What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with another video, and I apologize. This thing is taking up the entire lens of my phone's camera, so it's a really big item, and I didn't know any other way to do it than tilt my camera up a little bit for you. But I wanted to show you this before it left my collection. In theory, anyway. I got this thing listed on eBay for a really low starting price in an auction, and there's a bunch of watchers. I mean, like 10 or 12 watchers on it. So I assume it's going to sell, just given that I've priced it below where others have been selling. But I just don't have any room in it or for it in my collection anymore. So instead of boxing it away, as my son has suggested, I just don't think that's the right thing to do. I think somebody else who has the display space and who really wants it should have this, even if I'm going to lose a little money on it. I think it makes sense for somebody else to enjoy this. I know I've enjoyed it while I've had it, but this is the 40th anniversary legacy pack. And so what this is that it has the 40th anniversary Darth Vader on the traditional kind of 40th anniversary, you know, larger 12-back kind of card that came out in 2017. But it came in like this box that has a display stand for all the first 12, or all 12 of the 40th anniversary figures. I mean, technically there are some other 40th anniversary figures. There is a GameStop exclusive R5-D4, and then a Star Wars Celebration Day Luke X-Wing pilot outfit. I've got all of those, and I got two of the X-Wing Lukes in grading right now, and they won't be back for a couple of months. But this display stand was really just designed to display the original 12 figures that came out in 2017 in the 6-inch Black Series style, and you know, on the traditional 12-back designed artwork card backs. But you know, so this display stand is a really cool thing, and you know, I love the way they packaged it with the original 12 kind of artwork from you know, back in 1977, along with an updated Darth Vader. This is a different mold than some of the other Black Series figures, but a really nice display presentation piece. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, YouTube. You know, a lot of you collectors who know more about these 40th anniversary figures than I do, but as far as I'm aware, this is, there are two different versions of this, as far as I'm aware. And the way to tell them apart, and I've covered this in a different video, I apologize for the lighting here, but where it says age up here on the front of the box, that is a capital A, lowercase g, lowercase e. So that signifies that this is a first run, first edition version of this legacy pack. After they were successful in, you know, when Kenner / Hasbro, you know, it says Kenner down here, but that's really just for, you know, artistic purposes. But when Hasbro realized that these were selling really well, they re-released some of these figures as well as this legacy pack, and to denote the difference and to note that it was a reissue or a second run, if you will, they capitalized the age. So the early AFA graded versions of this, excuse me, man, I'm sorry, my throat is still dry from being sick, but you know, the early AFA gradings for these did not mark what, you know, did not denote whether this age was capitalized. But once they caught on that Hasbro made that subtle difference to denote the originals versus the second run of these, they did mark them on the AFA labels. And I actually do have a few 40th anniversary figures that were graded prior to AFA figuring that out, that are second run figures. So you got to be careful if you're buying one of these to make sure that you're buying a first. You know, if you don't care, then it doesn't matter. But if you do care about getting the first issue versions of all of these 40th anniversary, just make sure that it has the age as shown here and not the all caps. So let's take a closer look at it. Again, this is really big, so I can't. I can only get but so close to it, but you know, there's Darth Vader. I'm keeping this in the original AFA poly bag. I've never taken this out because I don't want to. You know, I'm going to sell this, so I figured I might as well keep it in the original poly bag for now. But you can see all the different original 12 figures there. I just love the way they did this. It turned out great. and that's what the display stand looks like when you take it out of the box. It has the 40th anniversary logo up here, as well as all the different languages for Legacy Pack. And I'll see if I can get a shot of the AFA label here. Let's see. So it says 2017 Hasbro Star Wars Black Series 40th Anniversary Legacy Pack with Vader, Uncirculated 9.0. So it got a great grade. I can't remember. I think I bought this already graded, if I remember. But you know, it's a great piece. I'll turn it around so you can see the back real quick. And here's what it looks like on the back. And so it shows the display stand with all of the figures out of the package. And I've got several of these listed right now for sale. I've got a 3PO second run. I got a Death Squad Commander second run. I got a Leia and Luke first run. A Ben Kenobi first run, and a Jawa second run, and a Stormtrooper second run. So all of those are listed right now on my eBay website. My seller name is Ragnbull, Ragnbull. This is not an advertisement for my sales. I'm just letting people know that in case they want to buy one, because I do have them all listed extremely low. I mean, basically the grading cost. So it's just time for somebody else to enjoy them. I need the display space. I've got so many items coming back from Collector Archive Services and AFA over the next few months that I just decided it's time to let them go, even if it's at a slight loss. But anyway, so that shows also all the different figures here in kind of the traditional retro style, you know, colors. Coming June 2017 is what it says here. So, so the original ones came out in June 2017, July 2017, thereabouts. And then I think in late 2017, they re-released them into 2018. It was like November, December of 2017, and then, you know, they were still trickling out into the market into 2018. But all of the packaging was labeled 2017. But as I said, just look for that age, you know, age in caps or whatever. And then it, you know, does have some wording here on the back. It says features display stand with back card to showcase 40th anniversary figures. Darth Vader figure included. Additional figures each sold separately. Authentic looking action figures from the smash hit movie. Really? It was a smash hit? I never knew. Start or expand your own collection with a 40th anniversary legacy pack. Now you can have fabulous fun reliving the movie Star Wars. Just fabulous. But anyway, it's a really, really cool idea by Hasbro. Obviously, they just announced the retro collection, which is going to be 3 3/4 old school style figures. So, you know, Hasbro is dipping into the well, so to speak, to try and make some more money on you know, rehashing some of these old figures. But I did enjoy this 40th anniversary series. It's beautiful. And I've got, like I said, I've got some other ones. And if I can motivate here, I'll bring those down and do a separate video so you can see some of the other 40th anniversary figures I have graded. They're all 9.0 or U9.0, depending on whether I sent them in or bought them graded. But very cool. This is a gigantic piece, and I'm sure that somebody will really enjoy it. I mean, it's not worth that much money. I mean, you know, maybe $150, but $180, I don't know. There's an 8.0 graded one that sold for $180. And this is a U9.0, so I would assume I'm going to sell it for more than what I listed it for. But, you know, it would be cool to hold on to it, but, I mean, I'm sorry, I just don't have the space for it. And you know, somebody else should really enjoy this, and I hope they do. That's really all I had. I will hopefully be back later today with another video with some of these other 40th anniversary figures that I have carded or graded by AFA. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.